This took me like 27 hours to wind up again after I dropped it the first time. I'm so glad that I did that. Whoa, whoa. Hang on, come back here. Ah! Oh no. Oh. Oh no.
You look a little bit stuck, Chris.
Yeah, you could say that I'm a little bit tangled.
Welcome to JRev.
Hey, how you doing? Can you give me a hand, please?
Yeah, I don't even know where to begin.
Just, like, if I can go like this and... Whoa, it's like spaghetti.
Yeah, I think... Do you know what? I feel like this is going to take a fairly long time to deal with.
It already did.
Yeah.
Aww.
Hey guys, welcome back.
How you doing?
How long did you say it took you to roll this back up the first time?
27 hours.
Yeah, right.
Aww.
Guys, have you ever had to untangle something like this before?
Christmas tree lights, maybe?
Or maybe like a yo-yo string?
Oh, yeah. Then you just, like, chop it because you get tired of it, but then you don't have to
chop it, and you certainly can't chop Christmas lights.
No, don't do that.
It's ridiculous.
Silly.
I wonder how long you would spend trying to fix some yo-yo string before you just give up.
I would give up straight away because I just don't have the attention span or the commitment.
No, I'd probably persist for a while. The cool thing is you can get replacement strings for yo-yo.
Oh, that's handy. So I'll just go down to the yo-yo shop and take all the yo-yos that I've chopped and gotten tired of.
I don't think that there is a yo-yo shop.
Not a yo-yo shop?
I don't think so.
Oh no, do I have to restring them all myself?
I think so.
Oh, can I have that string?
Sure.
Thank you. Oh, no!
Hello JRev! Today we're making something super cute. We're going to make some pom-poms. So you'll need a fork, some scissors, some wool, googly eyes and glue. Let's get started. So, oh, my wool's already trying to escape. The first thing you need to do is pick up your fork and your wool, and you're going to hold the end of it while you loop the rest of it around and around and around and around and around this fork over and over and over. Now, the more that you wind around your fork, the thicker and more fluffy your pom-pom will be. So take some time, make sure that you really wind it up, but you want it to be nice and tight, because the tighter it is, the better your pom-pom will be. So keep going and keep going and keep going, don't give up. We're almost there. Awesome. Okay, so when you've got about this much wool on your fork, that's a good time to stop. Next, you need to kind of hold the wool in place so that it doesn't fall off, but just slide it a little bit higher up your fork. Now take another little section of wool, and this time you're going to thread this little piece of wool through the middle gap in your fork. You might need a grown-up to help you, or perhaps an older sibling. Then you're going to tie this piece of wool around your little mass of wool that you've created on your fork. See, just like that. It almost makes like a ribbon or a bow shape. So tie it once, nice and tight, then tie it again, because this is the part that will keep all of the strands of your pom-pom together when we cut it later. Now just tidy it up and kind of get rid of the long scraggly bits, because we don't need them anymore. This is the start of your pom-pom. Now, if you are one of our younger friends, you're definitely going to need a grown-up's help for this, but older kids, you should be able to do this part yourself. You kind of slide the scissors in and you just chop away at that little loop of wool until it splits. Can you see what we've done on that side? And then you do exactly the same on the other side. So loop the wool over your scissor and snip snip. Just be careful and watch your fingers very, very carefully. Almost there, almost there. Oh, we're getting excited now. Don't miss any or you'll get a clump in your pom-pom. All right, now you just kind of fluff the pom-pom out to make it nice and fluffy and round, and you just keep working with the wool until you get it into a shape that you're happy with. Then you give your pom-pom a bit of a haircut, because some loops, oh, I've dropped it. Some loops are going to be longer than others. So just keep chopping until you're happy with the shape. Now again, just watch your fingers, especially if you're using scissors that are a little bit sharp like mine are. Okay, now we're on to the really fun bit. So this is where you get your glue and googly eyes if you have them, or you can draw some eyes or other body parts onto some paper. Then get your glue and add it to the back of the googly eyes, and we're going to turn this pom-pom into a little cute creature. So you're going to stick it on, and then you're going to do exactly the same with the other googly eye. I mean, that's assuming that you want your pom-pom monster to have 2 eyes. Maybe you just want 1, maybe you want 3, maybe you want 7. I mean, really, the world is your oyster. And stick it on. You might like to add some feet, you might like to use a pipe cleaner to make some hands. It's totally your decision. And then you just need to leave it to kind of set in place for a while. And then this is what your pom-pom will look like with a close-up. How cute. Have fun making. Bye-bye.
Hey Sarah, all of this tangled string reminds me of something.
What's that?
Well, when I was a very young Chris,
Many moons ago.
many moons ago, I didn't even have a beard then.
Gee, that's a long time ago.
Yeah. I used to wake up on my birthday
Right.
to lots of coloured strings at the end of my bed.
Why?
Well, part of the deal was, on your birthday in my family, you would have to go on a treasure hunt to find all your presents.
That's really cool.
Yeah, so instead of following a map, you'd have to follow a crisscrossy zigzag string all around the house, and they'd be in the laundry hamper, they'd be in the linen closet, they'd be in the not in the toilet, but in the
in the
room.
toilet
Yeah,
room.
yeah, in the toilet room. You know, under your bed. Like, it was really fun.
Question.
Yes.
What happened if one of your other siblings found the present? Did they get to keep it?
I probably cried a lot if that happened, but I think I still got to keep a present. I mean, it's my birthday, right? Hey, JRev, do you have anything that you enjoy doing on your birthday?
Maybe they've even had a birthday recently.
Have you had a birthday
I was
recently?
asking the question.
Happy birthday! Hey,
Surely someone out there's had a birthday.
maybe they could send in photos from their last birthday. That'd
Yeah.
be kind of cool.
Where could they send it?
Well, lucky you said that, because we had this thing called the JRev Letterbox.
Yeah, cool. Like, how do they get stuff to the letterbox?
Well, all you need to do is get a grown-up to help you send in whatever you've been doing or anything that we've been talking about to this address, and hopefully we can have it on the show.
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
you've done a really good job on this.
Thank you!
No, not in a happy good way.
Oh. Do you want to play again? Hey JRev, today I and maybe Manny are going to try and play a game. So I've never played Blockers before. It's come highly recommended. I don't actually know how to play it, so I'm going to open it up, I'm going to unbox it, and we're going to learn how to play together. Okay, let's do this. Oh, okay, so we've got the board there, and okay, this is a bit interesting. There's like, it's like a hat. You want to wear that? I think I'll wear it. That looks pretty cool. I've got some cards here. There's Hong Kong, resilient population, and epidemic. Oh, maybe this is like a COVID edition? I don't know. Okay, it's got some cars. Manny, it's got an egg. I'm not 100% sure what to do with this, but I'm sure it'll make sense as soon as I look at the instructions. Now, they have to be in here somewhere. Oh, hang on. This looks really official. Look at that. Confidential. Now, if I know a word, which I do, confidential means that this is a secret. That must mean I can't read the instruction. Oh, you know what? Maybe this is a special game where you have to kind of like try and work out the rules, and the winner is the one that gets it the closest to the rules. We've got the board here, and we've obviously got all the pieces to go on the board. This is a timer. It's an egg timer! So I've got to cook an egg! That's got to be why the egg is here, Mammy! We're going to cook an egg together! And I have to set this up before the timer runs out. Are you ready? Set. Go. Okay, okay. So, car goes there. No! You're ruining the game! No! Stop it! Okay, I'm going to put all the pieces out because they need to make a barrier for the egg to be cooked. Oh no! Maybe you have to block the yolk from, like, stop it from leaking out? That's got to be the reason that this game is the way it is. I'm going to win this, Manny. And you're not going to win because you're just a dog. But that's okay. You're still my friend. This hat is really tight on my head. It's squeezing my brain. Maybe that's part of it as well. You kind of like puts pressure on your brain so you sort of, you can't think straight and it makes think, no, you can't touch the egg just yet. I think that's going to stop the egg from, oh no! I run out of time, hang on. No rules said anything that I couldn't do that. All right, here's my player here. Here's my other player here. And then, it's not working. Resilient population, I'll play that. So therefore, these guys here won't get sick. That'll be fine. Okay, so they can eat the egg. Nom, 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 nom. And then all the cards drive up and like, hey guys, are you eating an egg? Yeah, you can't eat egg here. I'm the police. You didn't get the right permissions for that. The time's just run out. I think I need to review the rules now to see if I won. Okay. So we're gonna read the rules together. No peeking. Okay, so hang on. Colonel Mustard in the dining room with the candlestick. I win! Manny, I win! I won! Yes, 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 yes! Manny, you're eating the game! I needed that! Hang on, can you put it back in the shell somehow? Does it taste good?
How long is a piece of string? It's a bit of a funny question, isn't it? Because to figure out how long a piece of string is, we have to know where the string starts and where it finishes. How do you do that if it's inside of this massive ball of it? I don't know. I wonder what you've used thread or ribbon or string or wool to be able to do. I have a friend who's really, really good at knitting. She can make jumpers, she can make scarves, she can even make like toys for kids. She's amazing. And it's really cool watching her work because often she'll weave a pattern with different kinds of threads through her work. And I try and figure out how on earth she's been able to do it. She's very clever. Maybe you've worn a ribbon in your hair before and it's kind of drawn people's attention to a cool ponytail or something like that. Maybe you've been doing some making and you've used the thread or the wool to kind of create hair for a character. We've been talking a lot about the Bible. And do you know that the Bible uses thread as well? Well, a particular thread. Okay, so when I'm talking about the thread in the Bible, this is not the kind of thread I'm referring to. No, I'm talking more about the idea that there's something in common that runs through all the stories that we read in the Bible. It's pretty cool, actually. And this thread is love. Not just any love, not like a, ooh, you guys love each other, not that kind of love. I'm talking about God's huge, big, amazing love for all of humanity forever and ever. That's a big love. See, right at the beginning of the Bible, in the book of Genesis, we learn about how God's big love for us made the whole world and us too, so that we could be in relationship with Him. Then in the start of the New Testament, in the Gospels, we learn about how God's big love for us led Jesus here to earth so that we could stay best friends with God forever. And then if we go all the way to the back of the Bible, in the book of Genesis, we learn about how God actually has this whole huge plan to redeem the whole world and so that we can be with Him like forever. And all of this big thread, is because God wanted to tell us over and over and over and over and over that He loves us. This thread points everything in the Bible to Jesus. It points everything that comes before him in God's big story to him, and everything that comes after him back to him. Because Jesus is love. And this thread includes us too, because we're part of God's big love story. So if you don't remember anything else from today, I want you to remember this. The Bible is God's big, big, big story of love for you and the whole world. So let's pray and thank God for always loving us, like forever. Dear God, we thank you so much that the Bible is a reminder that you have always loved your people and you always will love your people. We thank you so much that we are a part of your big love story for the whole world. Help us to share that with others. Amen. Our memory verse is from Isaiah 48. The grass withers, the flower fades, but the word of our God will stand forever. Let's do it one more time. Isaiah 48. The grass withers, the flower fades, but the word of our God will stand forever.
Excuse me, JRev.
Yes?
Do you know what time it is?
Is it time to give up yet? I've been working on this for a long time.
Maybe. You can give up on that, but it's time for our weekly challenge.
Ooh, what are we doing this week?
So this week, we are going to follow the thread.
Hey, I'm doing okay. I might keep going.
You're doing alright. So we've been talking about threads and the common thread of a story that goes throughout the Bible.
What's that?
Well, Jesus. Everything points to Jesus. Even before he got there, the Bible was talking and pointing to Jesus.
I don't want to alarm you, but I almost just re-dropped the string.
Oh, please don't do that.
I caught it, it's okay.
That's alright. So we could actually use the string for this week's challenge.
Ah, so I should keep untangling
Keep
it
untangling.
to use it.
So what we would like you to do, JRev, is find some paper, maybe some glue, maybe some sticky tape, and some string. It can be any colour you want. And we want you to write out the word love with that string.
Oh, like how Jesus' love basically is threaded through the whole Bible.
Exactly!
I'm with you, I'm following.
Ha! Excellent. So, you should definitely go and do that. And, you know, hopefully we can see what you've done and you can send it into the gallery as well.
And maybe by the time they've done that, I might have finished unravelling this mess that you've created.
Well, I think you've done an excellent job, Sarah. Let me inspect what you've done. And then, yes, that's good. And, oh no, I've done it again!
See you guys.
Oh, I'm sorry, Sarah. Oh, hang on, you're just caught on your shoe. Come back.